I'm back with another episode, that is the episode number 3 on 4 most productive tools and the product review. Tool, that is the Microsoft to-do list. While at the first glance it looks like a standard task list, but dig deeper and it's a powerful daily planning assistant. My favorite feature, My Day. A daily planning canvas where you can manually pick tasks from any list, and it's not just a due date dump, it gives you a clarity on what actually needs your attention today. So let's see. First we add a new task. For example, I have a conference, let's say, and we just hit enter and put it into the task list, post which we can click it and we can see that it is added to My Day, which is the special list. And once that, we can also put the remind feature, let's say later today. I can put the timing according to my own self, and we can also pick the date and time on this dialog box. And once done, we can tick and click on save. We can also have the repeat feature, which helps us to repeat the daily, weekdays, weekly, monthly, yearly and custom features, which is really a great one. And we can also add any associative files to it. For example, we can add any particular file or document which might be associated with it. Now, the next example is that if we have done across this, then we can also add a star mark to mark it as an important, so that the priority is given to that particular task. Now once the priority is given to a particular task, it can also be removed, and we can click on suggestions for instant feedback and thoughts that how we can keep our planning safe and different. For example, in this planned menu, I can see in a dark view that the list can also be shifted into upper right corner through this icon, and we can also bring it back into full screen. With the 3-dot list option, I can also set a background to it. Doesn't it look very cool and awesome? This is one of the biggest features, and this was the Microsoft to-do list. Now, going next to one of the most important things and feature, that is the Google Tasks. Google Tasks is also kind of similar to the Microsoft to-do list, but doesn't have equivalent much higher features. For example, it is having a very sleek and a unique classic design where you can select and add your tasks through this dialog box and add the title to them, such as, let's say, schedule today's menu, and we can add details to it. We can add in which day it is happening and whether we require and repeat, just like the Microsoft to-do list. And once it's done, we can cancel or delete that particular task if not required anymore, or mark it as completed. You can also see that I have 2 ongoing list tasks over here, and this is how the Microsoft task list works. We can also sort the task by date, order, start recently, or even the title. So this makes it really an awesome application to work around with. Now moving on to the notes taking part, one of my most favorite is the Google Keep, because we can not just edit the labels, take the notes and add pictures to them, but we can also make it really an interesting thing. For most of our Medium articles, I generally go around with the Google Keep because it's most efficient for the purpose of notes keeping. As you can see, we can also change the color of the notes or put a background to it, and we can even keep it pinned. Whereas we can add more notes through this notes addition section, and this is really an awesome feature which Google has made, goes without saying, with their brand. So this is one of the best features which we can have, and also the notes are strictly saved into a cloud which we can refresh repetitively, and it automatically even happens according to the timings given. Now, one of the feature in both of these applications is that the Google Tasks and the Google Keep both are digital and the notes are saved online. So one thing you must remember is that if you are having any notes or any tasks on these applications, your task should be updated when you are online. If any of the tasks remains online in a previous session and later on you go offline on your other devices, and if your devices are not synced with your system, then in that case there is a chance that you might lose them. But that's not the case in the feature of Microsoft to-do list and the Microsoft sticky notes. Let me just open it and show it for you. Here is the Microsoft sticky notes. As you can see, that Microsoft Sticky Notes has a very important feature through which it can not just sync your notes through the cloud, but it also keeps a physical copy of your notes always. One of the biggest features that the Microsoft Sticky Notes have, and you can see that it automatically syncs onto the cloud server so that your notes are safe and required at the go. On the same contrast, the Microsoft To-Do list also saves all your documents and files, contrary to the cloud system of Google. Just we need to remember that all of these utilities are really good and awesome, but while we are having online system, we should always keep our offline system synced with them, or else the notes and the to-do list might be lost in the due failure time. If you like this video, do like and subscribe, and I hope that you might give your suggestions on the comments box so that we can add more such informative videos to you daily.